Hello students, let's continue with the explanation. So first let us study about the male reproductive organs. Okay, the male reproductive organs include a pair of testes, singular is testis, two sperm ducts and a penis. So three parts are there. First is the pair of testes. Okay, singular is called testis, T-E-S-T-I-S. Okay, one is called testis and two is called testis. Two sperm ducts are there and a penis. The testes produce the male reproductive organs or male gametes called the sperms. Okay, so inside the testes lots of sperms are produced. So these sperms, these are the male reproductive cells or male reproductive gametes. Like in plants you had the pollen grains, if you remember. So pollen grains were the male reproductive cells. In animals the sperms are the male reproductive cells. Okay. Millions of sperms are produced by the testes. Hundreds and thousands of sperms will be produced by the testes. Okay. Those sperms are very small in size. Each has a head, a middle piece and a tail. So sperms, these are quite long. Okay, very small, very minute, but it has three parts. One is the head part, one you have the middle piece and the third is the tail. I'll show you the diagram. Does it appear to be a single cell? Yes, each sperm is a single cell. Okay, it is one cell. Okay. Indeed, each sperm is a single cell with all the usual cell components. That means you have the nucleus, you have the cytoplasm, you have the cell membrane. Okay. So each sperm is an individual cell with all the necessary cell components. Yes. So this diagram you have in the book also. So this is the diagram of a human sperm. This portion is called the head. Okay, this is the head of the sperm, then this is the middle piece and this part is the tail. So sperms, these, the diagram is quite big, but sperms, they are very, very small. You need a microscope to see them. You cannot see normally with your eyes. Okay, they are so small, they are so minute, you need a microscope to study the human sperm. Okay, and basically when you see under the microscope, enlarged view, you will see three parts. One is the head of the sperm, one is the middle piece and one is the tail. So this is one cell because inside you have the nucleus, you have the cytoplasm, you have the cell membrane which covers the entire cell. Okay, so each human sperm is one cell. Okay, yes, so these are the male reproductive organs. So as you can see, these are the sperm ducts, these are the testes, these two. So these two, they produce thousands of millions of sperms. Okay, this is the penis and these are the sperm ducts. Okay, sperm ducts means the sperm, it travels through the sperm ducts and it reaches the penis. Okay, so it travels through the sperm ducts and it reaches the penis. Okay, so this is the male reproductive system and these are the male reproductive organs. Okay, so now we come to the female reproductive organs. So the female reproductive organs are a pair of ovaries. In males, you have a pair of testes. In females, you have a pair of ovaries. In males, you had sperm ducts. In females, you have oviducts. Okay. So, a pair of ovaries are there. You have oviducts and the uterus. Okay. You have the uterus, a pair of ovaries and oviducts. Oviducts are similar to sperm ducts. Okay. The ovary produces thousands of female gametes called eggs or ova. Okay. Like in males, the testis, it produces sperms. Similarly, in females, the ovary produces ova or eggs. Okay. In human beings, a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. So every month, one of the ovary, it releases a single matured egg. Okay, into the oviduct. Oviduct or the tube. I'll show you. Okay. Uterus is the part where development of the baby takes place. So development of the baby after fertilization, it occurs in the uterus. Okay, like the sperm, an egg is also a single cell. Like sperm is also a single cell, similarly the egg is also a single cell. Yes, so this is the female reproductive system. As you can see, these are the ovaries. Okay, it produces ova or eggs. These are the oviducts. Okay, these are the passages by which ovary will go into the uterus. Okay, and this is the uterus where the development of the baby takes place. Okay, so this is the female reproductive system. Okay, yes. So now we come to fertilization. The first step in the process of reproduction is the fusion of the sperm and the ovum. Okay, so the first step is the sperm will fuse with the ovum or the sperm will unite with the ovum. So when sperms come in contact with an egg, one of the sperms may fuse with the egg. Okay, so millions of sperms will come in contact with the egg, because every sperm cannot fuse with the egg. Only one sperm will fuse with the egg. Other sperms may be destroyed. Okay, it may be destroyed. So many sperms together cannot come and fuse with the egg. Only one sperm will come. Okay, such fusion of the egg and the sperm is called fertilization. So when egg and the sperm, they will unite or they will fuse, that is called fertilization. So during fertilization, the nuclei of the sperm and the egg fuse to form a single nucleus. Okay, so the nucleus of the sperm and the nucleus of the egg, both will unite and they will form one common nucleus. Okay, this results in the formation of the fertilized egg or zygote. Okay, so zygote is the first cell which is developed after fertilization. So zygote is the first cell which is developed after fertilization, and that zygote, that cell will multiply. It will keep on multiplying, increasing in number, and then it will form the whole individual. Okay, so the nucleus of the sperm and the nucleus of the egg, they will unite or they will fuse to form one nucleus, and that nucleus will be the nucleus of the zygote or the fertilized egg. Okay, so zygote is the beginning of a new individual. So it is the starting point of the development of the new individual, because the zygote will keep on multiplying, the cells will keep on increasing, and ultimately it will form the whole individual. Yes. So this is the fertilization. As you can see, this is the egg cell and these are the sperms. So one of the sperm will fuse with the egg. Many sperms will come in contact, but one will fuse with the egg and it will form the zygote. Now as you can see, these are two nuclei. So they are fusing and they will form one nucleus. So one is the nucleus of the the male, and one is the nucleus of the female. Okay, so both are going to fuse. They will form one single nucleus and one single cell. So this is called the zygote. So zygote is formed after this step. This step, what is happening? This is the egg cell. These are the sperms. So one of the sperm will fuse with the egg. Okay, so after fusing with the egg, it will form the zygote. Okay, or it will form the fertilized egg. Okay, so we'll continue with the explanation in the next slides. Thank you.